all the rent owed. She is not a real salary earner, but she wants all the patience he can give.
Where the issue came up was when she could not renew the third year rent. At that point, it became stories.
She couldn't pay, so what happened thereafter?
Being that I had excess cash on me, I was like, let me just pay for 2 years at a stretch and leave it there. Before the expiration of the rent, I lost my job and I couldn't continue the payment. So since then, he has been on my neck and I've been pleading with him to exercise patience with me.
On the issue of rent, you have no right to have collected more than a year rent. It's an offense. Life in Lagos is ever demanding. Likewise, any commercial capital in the world. Growing up as a young girl in Africa, I knew exactly what I was up against. But I maintained a clear focus to life, and on that account, never took for granted any given opportunity. It is a common belief that society shapes people. But with over 30 years as a litigation counsel, I stayed convinced that people possess the power to shape any society they live in. Opportunity granted. With the right mindset, right culture, and the right type of justice, every nation can overcome its challenges without any fear or favor.
Prince Will is a landlord prosecuting his tenant, Joy, for the sum of 600,000 naira, being monies unpaid for outstanding rent plus utility dues of 96,000 naira. Joy, a fashion designer, says she lost her job and needs more time to put together the song.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Chukwuemeka and Joy. Parties sworn on oath.
Thank you, Ed.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
This suit is instituted by Chukwuemeka, Prince Will,
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Against Onyeka Joy.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are sued for the sum of 600,000 naira as outstanding rent for 4 years.
Yes, Your Honor.
And utility levies of 98,000 naira.
96,000 naira.
96,000
naira,
96,
Your
okay.
Honor.
So, I'll start with you. Mr. Chukwuemeka.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you explain to me how you met the defendant, when she became your tenant, and what happened thereafter?
I met her in September 2013. She was brought to me by one of these housing agents that she needed an apartment at the time. And we had a mini flat available at that time, which was what she told the agent that she needed. So I think that was like last week of September, thereabouts, of 2013. And we met. That was our first meeting. And she came for inspection. I was available that day.
Eventually, she became your tenant.
Yeah, she did.
When?
She paid, I think, the next day, thereabouts, okay, after she saw the apartment and liked it.
Tenancy commenced when?
It commenced 1st of October, 2013, yeah. And she paid for 2 years. So the rent for a year goes for 150,000 naira for a room and parlor self-contained.
That means she paid 300,000 naira.
Yes, plus the agent, the agreement, and the caution fee and the utility bill.
Who drafted the agreement?
It's what we normally do when someone rents an apartment.
Which people are normally, who are the abnormal, who are the normal people here?
It's what happens between an agent or someone who has an apartment and somebody.
Are you an agent?
No, I'm not. In a way, yes, but not really. I just happen to manage the apartment that she wanted to rent at the time, or that she rented.
This apartment, you are not the owner?
No.
You're an agent?
No.
Or what's your relationship with the landlord?
He's my late uncle.
So you charged her for an agreement that you did not prepare, and that she never cited?
Normally, there should be, but the reason
I'm telling you,
was,
it's abnormal.
okay,
How can you collect money from her for an agreement and she never even cited or talk less of signing? How much more less of having a copy? Do you understand?
I do.
Okay, all right. Proceed.
So what she eventually did pay the next day was a total of 400,000 naira.
Did you issue receipt to her?
Yes, we did.
Do you have a copy of the receipt here?
I don't, but I gave her.
You have the copy of the receipt?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's hold on.
She got to tell me in 2016 when she was supposed to pay was around, I think around 2015, October, thereabouts, or September, I think. And it's, dragged into 2016 after much calls and text messages, but I didn't get to hear from her. So she had to open up that she lost her job.
You felt she was well-to-do. You are the same person that just informed me now that she lost her job.
No, I said when she paid, the first time she paid her rent.
You thought...
It was supposed to be just a year rent.
Okay.
But she paid 2 years.
All right then.
By her own choice.
Okay.
Which I did not fault because she said she just wanted to pay. She had.
Okay.
Okay, so I said when the rent.
But you issued a single receipt for 2 years.
Yes, for 2 years, yes. Where the issue came up was when she could not renew the third year rent. So at that point, it became stories.
She couldn't pay. So what happened thereafter?
We just kept on the matter. It was please, please,
She's
and
still
please.
living in the house, right?
Yeah, she's still there.
Madam Onyeka Joy,
Yes, my lord.
can I have your own side of today?
Okay, I was looking for an apartment. So an agent took me to the facility he manages rather. He told me that I had to make payment to secure the place. It was 150 per annum. And being that I had excess cash on me, I was like, let me just pay for 2 years at a stretch and leave it there. Before the expiration of the rent, I lost my job and I couldn't continue the payment. So since then, he has been on my neck and I've been pleading with him to exercise patience with me.
Now, how do you intend to pay his rent? Because you've admitted to be owing him.
I'm actually seeking for a job.
So until you get a job?
No, I went to acquire a skill, which is sewing. So, but I'm not really getting what I want out of it for now. It hasn't really picked up the way I want. So while on that, I'm also looking out for a job to support.
What the law says is you must give her notice. And if you can't prove to me that you've given her notice to pay, you have a copy of the notice. Has he issued anyone to you?
He did, but I didn't accept it. I was pleading with him.
What? You don't have a copy, and neither you have a copy.
None of them brought the lawfully required quit notice. Neither party came to court prepared, but both are hoping for favor from the court.
When you issue such receipt, you put your name and your address. And make sure our own name and address is written here. Let me tell you, first of all, on the issue of rent, you have no right to have collected more than a year rent. It's an offense.
Okay.
Since 2011, and this occurred in 2013.
Yes, my lord.
That's the law of Lagos State. Where is the property?
It's situated in Okota, Lagos.
Water, yeah. I have the copy of the receipt here. Okay. The only thing that is missing here is the new law. That's the law of Lagos State. Ordinary, when you issue such receipts, you put your name and your address. And make sure our own name and address is written here.
Okay.
Otherwise, every other thing is intact.
Okay.
Madam Joy,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are owing.
I know, Your Honor.
You can't live in the house indefinitely. Have you issued that notice to quit?
I've done that a couple of times.
You have a copy?
I didn't.
I can't help you. What the law says is you must give her notice. And if you can't prove to me that you've given her notice to quit, do you have a copy of the notice to quit? Has he issued anyone to you?
He did, but I didn't accept it. I was pleading with him.
Why won't you accept?
Because I was pleading with him to give me time.
Are you married?
No.
You're single?
Yes, but I have a daughter.
You don't have a copy, and neither you have a copy. You only need to give us 7 days notice because our tenancy has expired. But until you give that notice, you can't evict her. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, you have to comply. Okay?
Yes,
Can you
Your
please let me return this to me? So,
How will Judge Fumi rule?
there's nothing I can do about this case. I have to dismiss it for now. For non-compliance to the precondition towards the eviction of a tenant from a premises. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Arise.
Continuing today on the Justice Court, a fish farming business that seems to have gone belly up, a fast businesswoman and her very furious sponsor.
It appeared you people made a loss
Yes.
from the business. So,
Yes.
what happened?
She convinced me to go into it that whatever capital I put into it, I will have almost the same profit, something like that.
So, it's not a business you ventured into before.
You should try and understand me too. Because me too, I really want us to make money and gain.
If she understands, I'm sure you won't be in the manner you think she should understand.
Itoro Peters is suing her friend Esther Good for the sum of 889,600 naira as investment she used to fund a fish farming business that now has gone belly up. Esther says she was so sure the business was profitable, but now wants time to offset the borrowed payment.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Itoro and Esther. Parties sworn on oath.
Thank you, Akin.
You're welcome.
The plaintiff, Itoro Peters, you are suing the defendant, Esther Good, for the sum of 2,132,000 naira. Is that correct? What's your claim before the court?
The total amount is 2,132 naira. But after sales, some money was recovered, and then she had paid some money, so it reduced.
So how much is she owing you right now?
889,400.
800 and?
89,600.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you explain to me what's transpired? What's going on here?
Last year, March, Esther, my friend, came to me. She brought a business proposal, and that was fish farming. But I didn't know anything about it, so I declined. I didn't want to go into it. But she convinced me to go into it that whatever capital I put into it, I will have almost the same profit, something like that. She said that she's standing in that if I agree to fund the fish farming, that if there is any loss, she's assuring me that she's going to pay me the outstanding. That I agree, but I had to tell her that she will sign, that she will pay me, which she agreed. So on that, I was now sure she knew what she was doing, and I decided to fund it. So that's it.
Can I have a copy of the agreement? Okay. Please, can you get it from me?
It was a careless agreement.
How long have you known Esther?
I knew her 2014,
So when did you go into this business together?
March.
March when?
March 20. I'm sorry, let me check my record.
Go ahead.
March 28th,
2018.
2018.
18, okay. What business are you into?
Fish farming.
You?
Presently,
Yes.
I'm into sales of shoes and handbags.
At that time, what were you into?
Nothing.
At the time you went to business with her?
Yes.
Okay, all right then. So, what happened?
Actually, she's my very good friend, and I've seen some of my friends that go into this fish pond and all that.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a businesswoman.
What do you sell?
For now, I used to sell, cook, and sell food and all that. You understand? One of my friends now introduced me to...
Don't tell me, do you understand?
Ma?
Don't tell me, do you understand?
Sorry, my lord.
All right.
So my friend now introduced me to this fish ponds and all that. That if I should go into it, I'm going to make a lot of money out
Your
of
friend
it.
introduced you to it?
Yes.
Okay.
So since I didn't really have the money, I have to meet my friend.
So it's not a business you ventured into before?
I just want to go into it. So I now involve her to come into the business. That we should do it, that there's money, that people that are doing it, they say they used to get a lot of money.
So what now happened? Because it appeared you people made a loss from the business. So what happened?
The place that we saw is in Lakwe. And the place we bought for the fish pond, the water was not passing. There's no way the water could pass. So what I do is I have to employ workers. So they have to suck some of those water for the fish to be alive and all that. So for some time, the water wasn't going, so the thing started greening. So most of the fish started dying. So I have to call my friend to come and see it, the loss and all that. And she was very angry with me, which I understand with her. So I tried to beg her, make her understand that whatever it is, I'll struggle very hard to please pay her some part of the money. But
you didn't sign for part of the money. Let me read out what you signed. I, Esther, agree to pay my friend, Itoro, back a capital if this business of fish we are venturing into fails.
my
So
lord,
what you agreed to do is total refund.
my lord, I
It's
can't
not
even.
part payment. I wasn't there when the two of you
I
signed
know.
this.
I can't even remember I signed that.
Okay, please, let me show it to her.
I know it's my handwriting.
Is that your signature?
Yes, ma'am.
Is your signature?
Yes, Lord.
It's not forged.
No.
Let me have it. The issue now is she wants her money back. 889,600 naira in accordance with this agreement.
My lord, she should try and understand with me too. Because me too, I really want us to like make money and gain.
Do you understand?
Because I've really tried to like...
Wait a minute.
Sorry, my
You
lord.
should try and understand. If she understands, I'm sure you won't be here. In the manner you think she should understand.
Sorry,
You won't
my
be
lord.
here. It has nothing to do with me. It's between the two of you. I'm not part of your agreement. And I wasn't there when the two of you signed this.
Itoro is asking Esther to pay up the capital lost on their fish farming business gone bad.
Any business you want to invest in, you must be empowered. You would have to do your research, due diligence, before you venture into it at all. Now she wants her money back. So I do intend to pay her.
Esther wants to pay 10,000 naira each month to offset the sum, but Itoro wants 40,000.
Let me be paying 10,000.
I'm not the one. 10,000. How many years will it take you to offset 889,600? Is that acceptable to you?
No, Your Honor.
But Itoro isn't shifting her ground.
Your Honor, if she can be giving me 40,000.
That's what you want. You've had her. She wants 40,000 naira on a monthly basis. Let me tell you, the very first mistake that you made, any business you want to invest in, you must be empowered. You would have to do your research, due diligence, before you venture into it at all. Now she wants her money back. So how do you intend to pay her?
I just have to work. I'll pay it.
How much are you earning averagely on a monthly basis now?
At times I do this catering work.
The issue is this is a lot of money. So you have to work out how you are going to pay her back. Now you've suggested by installments. When do you want to start? Is that agreeable to you? To pay by installments?
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
So when do you want to start?
This month, my lord.
By next month.
Yeah.
That's September. Do you want to be paying on weekly or monthly basis?
Monthly,
Monthly
please.
basis.
Yes.
That's month end.
Yeah.
So how much do you intend to be paying?
My lord, please, let me be paying 10,000, please.
Speak up.
Let me be paying 10,000.
I'm not the one. 10,000. How many years will it take you to offset 889,600? Is that acceptable to you?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Earlier on, I asked you. You said yes, but you were shaking your head at the same time. That's why I'm asking you again, to know your real position.
Your Honor, if she can be giving me 40,000.
That's what you want. You've had her. She wants 40,000 naira on a monthly basis. Do you know how many years it's going to take you to pay back 889,000? If you are to be paying her 20,000 naira on a monthly basis, just put yourself in her shoes.
Please, my lord.
I'm not the one.
Please, can you collect
That's nothing to do with
30,000,
me.
Please.
30,000. Which year will go pay that one finish?
I go pay. If I get past them, I will still give you.
Will these two come to an agreement, or will Judge Fumi have to decide for them? Decisions after the break.
Don't waste my time. You guys, you have to
Please.
agree. Is that acceptable, or you want your 40,000 naira minimum on monthly basis?
35,000.
She wants 35.
Order.
It's okay. Esther, you are telling me that you are ready to be paying her 35,000 naira on monthly basis until the total sum of 889,600 is fully paid.
Yes, my lord.
Judgment for the plaintiff for the sum of 889,000 naira 600 to be paid by Esther Good to plaintiff Itoro Peters at the rate of 35,000 naira per month on monthly basis at the end of each month commencing from September 2019. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I feel great. At least I'll be getting my money back. So that's enough happiness for me.
Well, I feel judgment is okay.
No, we can't. We can't have business deals anymore.
Yes, I think two of us can still be friends. It's just that I don't think she can really trust me with any business again, but we can still be friends.
I've learned to do my visibility studies at any business I want to venture into, no matter how convincing it looks.
I've really learned my lesson. Before I have to go into any business, I have to dig in very, very well before going into any business, because nobody wants to lose his money in the course of doing business.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take law into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticescourt.com and submit your case or call 0805 983 7472.